Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another evening with the old Codger. As you'll have gathered, something a bit different this evening. Not something we normally run. We're going to be running some sprint races in these classics. The 1960s Honda RA272. So, should provide some good entertainment in these. Some good close racing, I would imagine. So, let's get the escapes off. We'll go to the lobby screen. But before we go any further, some of you observant out there may have noticed a little caption on the poster put up on Instagram. There was a little bit of a typo. It says special guest. We've actually got two. Ooh, I can hear everybody. I can hear everybody with a deep gasp now. Well, the first guest I want to introduce to you, you will all know the name, but we've never had the pleasure of speaking with this gentleman. So welcome along, Shadow GT44.
Hello everyone.
Good evening, Shadow. The reason why I've got Shadow on the comms tonight is because I want to have a word with this little bit of well, he's a legend in my eyes. Shadow's probably going to go, oh, shut up in a minute.
You are too
he
kind.
got his first, popped his cherry, got unbelievably, his first feature race win with myself and Clayjacks last week. Now, Shadow has always been right up there in the top 3, top 4, and it's amazing. He's never actually just got on that top step. He's always fallen short. So, Shadow, why don't you just let us know how it felt for you, that momentous occasion in Suzuka in the horrendous weather, and how it felt to cross the line for that momentous win. Over to you, buddy.
Crossing the line, relief, honestly. It's taken far too long. I do try quite a lot with this game, as much as I don't really have as much time as I used to. And I fall foul to my own, as James has said, mistakes. Be it whether I spin out or make. The mistake that I'm not going to talk about being the tyre incident. In a prestigious club with that one. But I've made up for it now, I think, and hopefully on to better things.
Well said. I mean, it just shows that perseverance pays. And I will touch on it briefly. I won't go too much into it. Basically, Shadow he's one of the drivers that gets in when he's in a race, he's in the zone, and he just got so zoned in that he missed. Would you believe he missed a pit stop? And he was absolutely mortified, and he just saw the win evaporate. He was on for a win as well there, but the guy has gone away, regrouped, and just come back even better and even stronger. And my only regret tonight is that Shadow hasn't got this car.
No.
So he's going to be joining me in the comms box, so you can have the pleasure of him jabbering along with me. But before we go any further, I would like to introduce the second commentator we have with us. We all know this guy. Real life mini racer. There's the first clue. Don't need any more, do you? Come on in, Adam. Gracious.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing?
Very good, mate. Very good. And it's going to make my life a lot easier tonight.
Or a lot more complicated. You never know.
You wouldn't do that to me, Adam, would you?
Well, I don't know. I might. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how the racing goes.
Oh, look at this. We've got the raised hands. We've got Beastman in the chat saying Shadow, happy faces. We've got what a legend. Jimmy out there catching big fish. Jimmy, I don't have the Honda. Oh dear, sorry Kevin. Yeah, it's one make only tonight, buddy. I do apologise, mate. We got cheering from Danny C. Evening, Adam. We've got. Oh, we don't read night racing now. You won't top this, says Ben. Right, let's get this first room open to get these guys out practicing and we can get some cars on the track. So, round 1, we're going to have 3 sprint races, and then we're going to have a bit of a feature race. So, the first track you'll see is Goodwood. So, I'll just run through the lobby settings. Public lobby, there's going to be practice is qualifying, 6 laps. Custom weather, so we're not going to have any rain unless anybody wants it. So we've got a grid start with false check. BOP, it doesn't really make any difference other than the PP. And I'll be running it with Slipstream Week because we've had reliable information that is now the way forward. I just need to alter that to real. 10 minutes quali. And obviously we've got the PP limit and the brake horsepower in there. So racing hard tyres all night. No required pit stop changes. There's the only for the feature race at the end is going to be fuel usage. Yeah, I can hear everything twice through Albie's headset. Ooh,
that's interesting. I'll have to turn my volume down.
Yeah, maybe we turned it up too much. Okay, so let's get this room open. Everybody's ready? In 3, 2, 1. I'm hoping everyone's going to enjoy this tonight. I mean, these are. I mean, I've had a good laugh in these. These are. They are good fun. So I'm keen to see the liveries. I've got one that Shadow will be proud of, I think. A nice orange and blue one. Is that right, Shadow?
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely. What a stunner.
Look at this! I'm just hoping everybody... Yeah, it's great to have this amount in the room, but I'm just hoping now... Oh, we got Dusty in. That's one of your regulars, Adam, isn't it?
Yeah, Dusty's run quite a few races within CC Sim, and he's a quick guy. He's clean racer as well, and it's good to have him in the race tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets on against the regular guys.
And having said that, look at that. We got Danny Shadow. We got Danny C in here. That wasn't ever in doubt, really, was it?
Well, no. You always expect to find Danny up the front, don't you?
Yeah,
probably one of the most consistent drivers around.
Yeah, well said. We've got CCR Beastman. We've got Clayjax in the house. Welcome along, Clayjax. This is he's been an absolute legend. I say this every stream, but I can't say it enough. Oh, look at this. Who's in chat? Reza. Look at this. We got Gold Star. Good evening, Reza. 10 people watching already. Wow, that's incredible. But thanks for tuning in and watching. Hope to provide some good entertainment. Let's see if we've got any out. Oh, see this view, Shadow. Look at this. Is it that? Yeah. You've got the cockpit one, and then you've got the one out of the cockpit there.
Wow.
So let's get race info. Display driver names off. Look at that. You got Ben's. Oh, is he in a Marlboro? Oh. Look at that. Go well out there tonight, Ben. Danny C. Nothing else but a monster livery. Oh dear. Did they do Monster in the 60s, Danny? Let's see what Dusty's out in. Dusty won't let us down. Oh, we haven't gone a bit. We got T. Oh, I thought we had Team Marlboro then. They do look nice, don't they, guys?
Oh yeah, I'm liking Albie's livery.
Can I just say that I didn't actually make this livery? I am not that skilled. I found it online, I downloaded it, and that's as high as my skill rating goes. I've also downloaded a suit and a helmet to make it look the part as well. So
brilliant.
I should be looking a little bit like Damon Hill in 1999, hopefully.
Very dapper.
Yeah, I won't be driving like him, that's for sure.
Beastman says he's going in cockpit. Now, I was with Ben on the weekend for Captain's birthday. Ben was saying that he's going to go in cockpit and have no HUD. I've absolutely zero information, and maybe that's in the feature race, but we'll see how brave he is. Let's just check in the lobby now, just make sure everybody's got the right car. Okay, well they have listened. I recognise that name, Bobas, 1990. I do recognise that. So Clayjax has jumped back out and come back. Oh, Clayjax has come back out in the classic 1960s livery. Lotus, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ben says he'll go no HUD in the feature. Okay. Not seen Reza out on track yet. I hope he can join. It'd be nice to see Gold Star on the out on the circuit.
What, mate, that's going to be very interesting. If he's doing no HUD in that feature race with fuel usage on, he's going to be very, very clever with that one.
But hasn't these got a fuel gauge?
I don't know. Let's have a look. It has, but I can't. Yeah, you can't really see it. It's off.
Can you not see it?
I can't.
Sorry, Ben. I thought you could.
Well, I don't know. Can you? Oh, well, I don't know. Well, you sort of can, I suppose. It's on the right-hand side, but your hand's in the way. So.
Racing hands, Matty. Clayjack, sorry for not knowing your name, but could the second commentator turn up their mic a bit? Oh! Second commentator, so that's you, Adam, is it?
That'll be me, probably, but... Yeah,
that was causing issues, wasn't it?
It was... I turned it down because it was echoing, so now it's gone too far the other way, so I've got to have to do another click up then, I suppose.
Sure, it doesn't mean
bear with. You're quite loud on my side, but it depends on... Yeah. So, speaking now, I'm Albie. If anybody's worrying who I am, I'm Albie, and if it's my speaker...
Who's that? How's that, Clayjax?
Let's tell us which one it is.
So we've got the Buzzing Hornets, that's Albie. Beastman out in the Marlborough. Right, so they've had 5 minutes practice now. So it doesn't look like we're going to get many more in this. So let's get this qualifying underway.
And there shouldn't need much practice, really.
Yeah, so we've got... Yeah, let's get the first round. Let's get the qualifying underway. That should be 10 minutes. Okay, so if everybody's ready, let's get the qualifying underway in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, Adam. Have fun out there, dude. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to do something.
I've knocked my microphone level up 1 notch, so hopefully that'll be a little bit louder for everybody and it's not echoing.
Well, it might be because I had background music on.
Let us know if anybody has got any issues.
Yeah, Ben,
there.
I thought the fuel gauge. Let's have a look. Let's go in cockpit. Which is the fuel gauge at? Oh, is it behind the steering wheel?
I thought it was the one on the bottom right-hand corner, isn't it? Isn't that the fuel?
You can't see much of that,
You can't see it if your hand's there. If you're changing gear, it's fine. So you'll have to look down the straight and shift up and down really quickly, just so that you can see what fuel level he's on.
Jack's in the house. Dropped a like for... Oh, look at that! What a legend. But we're doing 3 sprint races in these, Jack, and then a feature race later on. So feel free to join in if you like. Yeah, we'll see what Ben decides to do. Let's get some information on the screen. Was that Danny C drifting it then?
Yes.
It was, wasn't it?
And Bobas behind him, I do believe. So I'm kind of glad I'm not racing in these tonight because I find them very difficult to drive on the racing hard tyres.
Well, it was that I drove them on the Sport Soft, and they were all right, but they just seemed very twitchy. But these seem to warm up a little bit. You find them twitchy on the racing hards?
Yeah, but I have an issue with hard tyres in general.
Ah,
I
right.
think that might just be a personal issue.
Let's
Me
go
personally,
on.
it's a good balanced car, but for me personally, it understeers a little bit too much on the way into the corner, and then on the out part of the corner, you've got to be very careful on the throttle because
Yeah, because you can get.
it can bite if you're not careful. So you've got to be delicate with it, but if you get it right, you can four-wheel drift, and it gives that classic look. So yeah, it's a good fun car to drive,
Well, these
but it
were.
is tricky.
You did see these drifting a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, that was mainly because of the tyres that they were on, of course, because they were on older tyres. But
Well, these are what, 60s?
Beastman's having fun.
1965, I think this car is listed on this game. So
Well, I've set it to public, so we might get some more in the. I tell you one thing I have noticed on Danny's car. Look at his tyres. His tyres are flat, are smooth.
that's because he's turned the decoration off. If you go into your, it's only a livery thing. So if you go into your livery
is that
options
what
when
it
you're
is?
making your livery, and you've got that option to put the sticker on the sidewall. If you put the original sticker on the sidewall, like everybody else has got, it gives you the grooves and the tread on the tyre. But if you
right.
take it off and you're obviously racing hard, it does it as a slick. But it doesn't give you any performance difference. It is literally just a visual thing.
See, I look at that. We're getting the knowledge imparted already. Hey, Shadow. I didn't know that.
No, neither did I.
It's only because I did it myself. I looked at the livery and I thought, well, hang on a minute, why have everybody else got these grooves in their tyre? When I did a test race, and they all had grooves in the tyres, and I thought, well, everybody's on the same tyres. Why is that? And it was only when I looked and I noticed that I didn't have anything on the sidewall. So that's the only reason that I noticed it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known.
Well, at the moment, we've got Clay Jacks top of the pile with a 115.8. Danny C close on his heels. Yeah, then we've got Beastman just further back. We'll go on board with Dusty. Oh, someone's had an off there. This is I quite like this. This is a good circuit for these, and it's a good circuit for sort of front engine, front wheel drive, sort of your Clios, and it's a cracking little circuit. But there's a couple of points that it can bite you. What do you think of this track, Shadow?
I'm inclined to agree. I think it's a great track, especially with things like these that have got a lot of mechanical grip, but it does bite you really hard if you go off. There's a lot of time that you can lose running over that grass.
This corner here is deceiving. It looks like you can go in hot, but you've got to give this a lot of respect. The next bit's not so bad. But it's the same with any complex. The first corner of this is pretty much flat. And then there's another corner here that's, I don't know, second or third gear. And then you're just straightening it up and you've got a left-hander straight after it. But Dusty seems to have got the hang of these. As we see him there, he's jumped Danny C into second place at the moment. This looks a really good lap from Dusty. Got 10 watching again. Oh, this is incredible. Can't believe how many people are watching this. If you're liking what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and click that notification bell, and you'll get the notifications when I come online. As we see, Dusty is just under 3/10 up. So at the moment, he's challenging Clay Jackson. This looked a really, really good lap. Now it's just a chicane to go. He's done a good job there. Can he get the power? This is a brilliant lap. Let's see if he's got it. Ooh. He lost. I think he had a bit of a twitch, didn't he? Did you see it, Shadow?
No, Danny's improved in front of him.
Yeah,
Danny's gone fastest, he's got a 15.6.
Yeah, so Clay Jacks is down to third with a 115.8.
Oh. Well held, Danny.
Let's come out of this view
Danny
now.
Just had a big moment there.
Oof! Danny's really thrashing these, isn't he?
He really is.
He loves it. But I mean, they're out of the comfort zone, aren't they, to a degree? I don't know. Danny's one of these drivers that I don't know. I'm not saying Danny on his own, but he's just got that knack of
He is one
adapting.
of those drivers that can adapt.
Yeah, you just chuck him in anything, and he just seems to find. I don't know. Just seems to find the limits pretty quickly.
Oh, Firejax has got it back.
He has, and what's he done that with? A 15.4. Wow. So he's. So I love that. I love that Lotus livery. That's quality. That's brilliant. So let's go and have a look at Demon Hill. Oh,
That's because you talked. That's because you spoke to me. I can't talk. I can't drive and listen at the same time.
Sorry,
useless.
mate.
It's 3 seconds off the pace. I'm listening to the commentary rather than watching where I'm going. I keep missing gears.
That's it. I love that livery from Bobas. That looks really smart, don't you? See the eyes on the front, Shadow?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's the shark on the front. I've seen something similar on the Porsche in the 24-hour, the Le Mans, the Port Spa livery. I think this will be a good race this round here. I mean, it's quite good. We've only got sort of 6, but as we see, Bobas taking a bit of a excursion to the grass there. So we're on 8 minutes now. So they should get another 2 laps left. And whether Dusty has now just gone into the lead.
Wow. Almost into the 14s.
Incredible. So he's gone in with a 15.1. But he's this car is nice at Le Mans. It'd be a long lap in Le Mans with this, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know what these top out at.
I think it's about 180.
Oh, is it?
Could be. I think I could be wrong. I think it's about in the 180 range. Might be a little bit more.
Okay, then it might not be then.
They were still quick. They just didn't have the aero in the corners, I suppose, did they?
No. Well, I think I'll definitely be running these again, 100%. I mean, it's the same with anything. You try it once, you got to try it. Otherwise, there's so many cars in this game that you can have such good fun with. Just try it. At the end of the day, what have you got to lose? So you've got that. There won't be any. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh.
Wallet.
So if I change. Okay. Well, this shouldn't be hard to do. So if I. Right. Okay. Everybody watching. Shadow, can you keep an eye on the grid order, please? Because I'm gonna change. I'm going to end the race and set the grid by host, and then Wally can join from the back.
Do you want to give me literally 4 seconds and I can write it down?
Wally, let us know in chat if that's all right with you. If you want me to, I can add you to the back of the grid, or do you want to sit this one out and have a cup of tea and join the next one? And Reza, yeah, Reza's joined. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll do it for Reza and Wally then. Right, so this is on the final laps now. So Dusty, at the moment, is 140. Well, 1.5 tenths up on Clayjax, but it's Clayjax is down at the moment, so he's not going to improve. So Danny C is warming his tyres up with some donuts. Spaniard going backwards. He's stuck in the chicane at the moment. He's been alright at the moment, so that's not actually in the chicane. But yeah, if you're watching the stream, Bobas 1990, yeah, don't do any silly antics like that in the race. If I can race, that'll be wicked. Yes, okay, Ren. Right, so everybody, I'm gonna. Oh, all the people that have watching the stream will understand. Have we just had someone leave? Who's left?
Danny's
Danny! Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the race and then reset the grid. So what I'll do, I'll get the results up on the screen and then you can take a picture of it, Shadow.
gone. I've already got it jotted down.
Have you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes.
fine. If Danny joins back in, that's fine. Okay, so this is the grid at the moment. So Danny wasn't 6th. Danny was
Third.
3rd, yeah. Okay, right. So what I'll do, I'll end the race. Thanks, Clayjacks. Legend. So edit room settings. Set by host. I need to change it onto practice race. Set by host. Change event settings. Cool. Right.
Danny has said in chat he will be rejoining.
Yeah, that's fine, Danny. No problem. I'm just doing the grid at the moment. Right. So, starting grid. Okay. Can everybody enter the cars, please? And then I can set the grid. Thanks for joining, Reza. I'm not going to leave you out of this one, mate. And you, Wally. Let's see what Gold Star comes out in. Yeah, well, hang on, Danny. Right, so Danny, are you on your way, Danny? Let us know in the chat, please, mate. Right, so everybody's in at the moment. I can slot Danny in. Right, so give us the grid then, please, Shadow.
Oh, on pole.
Yep.
We have Dusty.
Dusty on pole, yep.
Second, we've got Clyjax.
Clayjacks, that's in, yeah.
Danny will be third when he rejoins, if he's coming back for this one.
Yeah. Beastman.
Then Baseman fourth. Then Albie. And then Bobass.
So Bo Bass would be in 6th. And Albie's in 5th.
Yes.
Oh no, hang on. 5th, that's right. So then Wally DJ can go. I'm sure he'll like this. He can go. Why does it do this? Because it puts. Oh, because there's only 7 entered, is that right? Well, at the moment, this isn't working because. Let me just apply it because I can't. Right, okay. Can I do it again? Yeah, okay. So Danny C, we're waiting on Danny C. This is dragging on a little bit longer than I hoped.
Danny has said to start without him.
Oh, has he?
Yes.
Okay, so that has bumped everybody up the grid then. That's put... Oh, hang on. 3rd... Yeah, okay, that's right then. Yeah, because Clayjacks wanted to go to the back. Beastman's up in 2nd. People were joining... Right, okay. If people want to... they can't... Okay, I'm going. I'm just going to see what happens. I don't know whether that Zaneka will get in. Zanaska. He's been in the lobby before. Right, let's get this first one underway. Let's see what happens.
How many corners before I'm last?
We've got me and Shadow have got a sweepstake.
Can I join? I'm not.
No, that's unfair advantage.
Stall it on the line.
Good luck, everybody. Let's get this info on the screen. Driver names off, and we've got 2 red lights, 3, 4, 5, and they're off. No false starters. We see Dusty get a massive launch off the line, and Beastman has managed to hold second from Albie.
Gold Star's off.
Gold Star's off.
Yeah, he's dropped down to 6th.
I'm not sure if that was my fault or not, because I drifted slightly through that first corner, so if he was on the outside of me, I might have knocked him.
Oh, there's quite a few getting sideways here. I think we've got a teammate for Dusty. I think Wally's got the same livery. So Wally's charging through the field now. And Albie's come back. Oh, there's a bit of a ding-bong battle going on here between Wally and Albie. Oh, this could be tasty.
This is good, like having a spotter in NASCAR. Tell me where he is. Left to right, up high. He's going low.
Car behind. Car on the right. Let's go back up the top. And Dusty has just basically legged it. Beastman hot on his heels. He's got a 1.3 second advantage. Dusty has over Beastman at the moment. But,
not to put any pressure on you, Albie, but you have now got Gold Star, Wally, and Clayjax right behind you.
Oh, that's why that happened. Straight off.
Oh dear. So now we've got Gold Star in the Lotus. Oh no, he's not. He's in the basic livery. Being hounded by Wally DJ. And close. Oh, look at this. These three all started at the back. Albie's like the Top Gear 4th car, isn't he? One mistake and you got the buzzing hornets all over you. He's just sitting there rubbing his hands waiting because he knows that these are going to scrap. So we've got.
Oh, mate, you wait until the feature race, because then I've got a pit wall that I can hit on that one.
Oh dear.
I think Dusty's very much checking out.
Yeah, I think they might be struggling a little bit, but they're still carrying on, which that's fair play in my book, because they're not easy to get to grips with. As we see Clayjax make a right move on Wally there, but Clayjax has gone wide on Wally. That's given Wally the chance to come back. Clayjax has turned into a lawnmower.
This is what I was talking about with the grass. Once you go off, it's very hard to come back on.
He's got really dirty tyres. Really realistic, isn't it, how it shows the dirt? But that's given Albie the chance to close up now. This will be a notch if he can get. I don't know how long the dirt lasts for. But Beastman's coming back at Wally DJ. These two are having a scrap here. Got 13 watching. Incredible. That's brilliant. Hit that if you like. If you're enjoying this, hit the subscribe button. Click that like and. Also the notification bell, you get the notifications when the old Codger comes online. As we see, I think these have got very similar liveries, I'm not sure. No, I think it's Dusty and Beastman have got similar ones. But these two are having a proper scrap now. Let's just see how, let's just go on board. Let's go on this view now as we go through the chicane with Beastman. He's really got to, he's got to grips with these. But to be 1.5 off Gold Star, that's yeah, I'd be happy with that. But as we see, this corner here, it's deceiving. This corner, it looks like you can go at it quicker than you can. Yeah, Matty says in the chat, I like how you can see the dirt on the tyres. You missed that on the GT. Yeah, you don't get it on the GT cars, but this, yeah, it's really realistic. As we see Wally make a proper dive down the inside, but Ben's going to come back. Oh, he's managed, he's gone wide. But is that because of a bit of contact with Wally? I think Wally will hang back. Oh, that's the thing, you can't look back in these cars. Oh, right, okay. Oh, maybe you can't in that view. Ah, right, okay. So, Gold Star is 3 seconds down the road from Dusty, who's just basically, he's legged it from all this chaos behind him. But Gold Star's got him in his, well, he's taken half a second out of Dusty at the moment. I think Gold Star will like these cars. He's another one that can adapt very quickly, as we see. Gold Star has just got the fastest lap with 15.0. That was quicker than the quali lap, wasn't it, Shadow?
Just
by
about,
a tenth, wasn't it? Yeah, that's impressive. So Clayjax has got Wally 4 seconds down. Clayjax is in a bit he's in a bit of a safe position here, but he won't be happy with third. He'll want second. Wally will be chomping at the bit behind Clayjax. So we can't actually see him as yet, but he's got Albie all over the back of Wally. Beastman has dropped down to 6th place, so I don't know what's happened to Beastman there, but Albie's had a little bit of an off. As that gives Beastman back the place.
Oh, Gold Star's took the lead.
Oh, so let's go back up to the top. How is it? So Dusty must have had an off. I missed that.
I haven't seen that either.
So Gold Star's coming up on a lapped car at the moment. Oh no, this is Dusty. So yeah, 2 seconds. So he must have had a pretty big off then. I love this view. As we see Gold Star's trademark helmet there. Gold Star will be loving this. Starting back of the grid, and we all know Dusty's a quick racer. So. Yeah, to get this, Gold Star is rounding off he's about halfway through the lap now. He's got about 4 or 5 more corners to go. This complex here, this is a tricky sort of jink. We can run you wide. Now it's pretty flat up here, then it's got a third gear cut. As we see Gold Star giving it some sideways action here. He's drifting it round here, he's loving it. And then he's just basically got this last straight now, and then 2 or 3 corners to go, and he comes, or 2 corners he's got, and then he's got the chicane to deal with for the final time. See if he keeps it together through here. Nice and tight. Just got to navigate this chicane now nicely. Oh, and as we say that, he's clipped the chicane on the way out, but he's going to bring home the win. Nicely done, Gold Star. As we see Dusty coming home in 2nd, we got Clayjax coming home in 3rd, we got Wally DJ in 4th, we got Albie in 5th, and Beastman doing a sideways bit of a victory celebration over the line and parking it on the grass. Nicely done, Ben. So I like how you can see that. Oh, we've seen that. Meccano, can you buy this car? On foot, it's a legend car, Meccano. Matty says best time to get them is when they are dropped with DLC. Might have completely missed a corner. Good race. These are fun. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Dusty. Yeah, I actually missed it because you were 3 seconds up the road, and then all of a sudden Gold Star was 2 seconds. Beastman said bastard track. Oh, not popular then.
I can second that.
You don't like that either, Adam?
I'm not a big fan of this circuit. There's no reference points. It makes it challenging, and I don't like challenges.
That I would say that track is easier than Thruxton.
Yeah, but I've only ever done Thruxton in real life, and you can look through the corner in Thruxton, whereas like here, you can't really do it on a screen, can you? You can only see as much as your view allows you, so it's a lot more difficult.
Oh,
That's
Clay
my
Jack says
excuse,
that's
anyway.
all he's got time for, but ever so grateful for you to drop in. So,
That sounded like he was signing off on a game show. That's all we've got time for, folks. I'm off.
so let's edit the event settings and get the next track that everybody's gonna love. So what have I got on the menu tonight that these will like? Oh, let's go here. Let's go to the GP circuit. We all love this one. I know it's one of your favourites, Adam. Right. Do you think you can beat the Goodwood? Sign up online for your chance to try. Oh, what's this? Is this a competition, is it? Dusty says something without corners. I saw you lot drifting these. I think these will be good fun round here. What do you reckon, Shadow?
Definitely. Didn't they used to alternate between Brands Hatch and Silverstone back then?
I'm sure they did. Maybe not the full GP, but because Silverstone has a shorter track. But I think
Silverstone, I would have thought they would have done the old version of the obviously the original, and Brands Hatch hasn't really changed too much over the years, so that would have been part of the European Grand Prix, I would have thought, you know.
I actually remember reading somewhere about Brands Hatch that they did consider using it again for the F1 back in the 2000s, but they basically didn't want to mess with any of the track because of its historical value.
That's fair enough,
I think
they
they'd have to install,
but obviously it's not up to F1.
They'd have to widen it, and they'd have to put more barriers in, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
We've got Von in the chat from the SHP Motorsports. Can I drift these? Well, if anything's to go by tonight, then you can drift anything, mate.
You can definitely drift them on the grass, that's for sure. If you hit the grass, you can definitely drift them.
Feel free to join in. Yeah, see, they're going... I think by the end of the night... I mean, what's everybody's consensus on the tyres? Because I can change the tyres if people want me to change the tyres to racing to Super Sport Softs, I will do. Right, let me know in the chat if you want me to change it to Sport Softs.
I think the problem with them, I'm just watching Gold Star, is that the hards just seem to suffer with absolutely horrendous understeer on corner exit.
Right, okay. Everybody racing. Right, I'll put a message in the chat so that everybody can see. Right. Woods. Right, let's see if I get any responses back off that, because I'll more than happily change it. Instead, it's easy to change. What would be more realistic, Adam?
Well, theoretically, you can get away with that because they've got less grip on them, haven't they? But yeah, I don't know. You could possibly go for the sports soft.
Right.
It gives you enough grip, but then it's more flexible than the slicks, isn't it? So.
Wally says he's happy with these. Yeah, but Golsar's going. I don't know. I don't want it to be basically an ice rink.
I'd say leave it how it is. I mean, we've all just driven with those tyres.
Von says comfort hard.
So,
yeah, but Ben says the tyres seem to be okay,
exciting.
but I'm just seeing a lot of people that I wouldn't normally see go off.
That keeps it entertaining, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Don't know who's going to win.
Right.
Entertainment value, leave it as it is, mate.
Okay, I might have a. Oh no, I might have a go in the next one.
Right, well, that's okay. Then if you're gonna do that, you've only got 4 people in this one so far. Do you want me to run this one?
If you want to run it, by all means.
That's not why I asked. I don't want to run it. Do you want me to run it?
See, I'm not entirely sure if I still have this car or not.
Well, see if you've got it. I mean, if you've got it, run it. It's not an issue.
I mean, there's space. I've got time to go and check it through.
Von's voting for comfort hard. Definitely the fastest tyre, he says. Only because he wants to drift in it. That's what tyres they use on the drift cars. Right, so I'm going to get quali underway in a minute. If anybody lets us know if they've got these cars.
Well, if Shadow hasn't got the car, then I'll jump in. Just to make up the grid.
Oh, can you not do it from the lobby, Shadow?
I didn't think about that, to be honest.
Right. I might race this one myself, actually.
No, I do not.
No?
No, sadly not.
Right, me and Adam, we'll have a race together, Adam. And
Right, okay.
are you all right with the comms, Shadow?
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot there.
If you're not, just say.
Or
I'll race it. I'll race it, and Adam.
You race it. We'll do the comms. We're only obviously be able to watch it from your perspective.
Yeah. There might not be much to see.
I don't know. It was quite entertaining going off in the last race from my perspective.
Yeah.
So
We're all going off, so don't expect too much.
We'll get to see all of that, won't we?
We will. Okay, right. I'm gonna. Oh. I've got it set on practice race from the last one. I haven't got quali.
That doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna start it.
It'll start it in the order that everybody's practiced in, won't it?
Yeah. So I'm at the back. Oh, who's coming in now? This will be Shadow, will it?
yes.
Yeah. Okie doke. Right, well I'm gonna race it then. No quali on this one, guys. Sorry, I forgot. I changed it to set the grid on the last one. Right, wish me luck. I'm gonna mute.
Yeah.
This could be, this could be go down in history as, one of the shortest races. Right, I'll catch you on the other side.
Yep, no problem. Good luck, mate. Right,
Ta,
here we
mate.
go then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. Obviously, I've got to then just change my display settings so that I can see exactly what Jimmy's seeing. So that we can commentate on it a little bit. There's no point in commentating on what everybody else is doing, but here we go, away we go here for the second race here at Brands Hatch, and it's a good start actually by everybody. Let's see if they can keep it clean into, dive down the inside there for Jimmy. Gives a little bit of a nudge to Beastman, who gets a twitch on the exit as they're going into Druids for the first time. Everybody running a little bit wide. I can't see who's out in the lead. That's Dusty, who's disappeared off into the distance again, just like he did in the last race. Gold Star's gone down the inside. Jimmy's gone absolutely sideways, just showing us his skill level there by drifting around the bottom bend. Going into, what is this one? This is called Surtees, I believe, isn't it? This one's Surtees, going out onto the back straight and then down to the back straight for the first time. So it's not a bad start there for everybody, Shadow.
Yeah, everybody kept it reasonably clean.
Fairly entertaining from Jimmy's perspective. We can see everybody drifting around the corners.
I think Jimmy's doing a bit of showboating for us.
He is. He knows he's being watched. I'm trying to put him off like he put me off while he was if he hasn't muted his headphones as we go drifting again, absolutely sideways. I mean, that's how to drive the car, isn't it? He's putting on a show, and he's keeping up with Beastman, who's gone wide. This has got an opportunity now for Jimmy, has he? No, he just wasn't close enough. But here, let's just see if he can get a good run now. A little bit of understeer going into that is the problem with this car, though. Obviously, you've not driven it yet, Shadow, but it does kind of drift from the midpoint onwards. You do get a lot of understeer, and then you try to correct it with a boot full, and it spits round on you. So, has he gone into the gravel? Yeah, there we go. In takes the sandcastles with him.
I think you have to take into account how light these cars are as well, though, so it's very easy for the handling to change in the middle of a corner.
It is, yeah, and of course they're mid-engined as well, which also does affect the balance somewhat. A little bit better on the handling with it being in the middle of the car, but he's still sliding around, is Jimmy. He's doing a good job, but we can't see what's going on up the front at the moment. But looking at the leaderboard, Gold Star is now leading, Wally is in second, and Dusty is in third. So something's happened that we obviously haven't seen from all the way back here. But it's looking like it's getting a little bit spicy up the front. I'm just going to go and have a look at the front while you keep an eye on what Jimmy's doing. We've got Gold Star in the lead by it's coming down by about 3/10, closely followed by Wally, who's all the way up his backside as we're going into the penultimate corner. We'll see whether we can get a change for the lead on that. They're close. I know you can't see this, ladies and gentlemen, but it is quite exciting up the front. Dusty's not far behind them either. Beastman, there's a bit of a gap back to Beastman, and then Jimmy just coming around 11 seconds off the lead at the moment. So it is quite spicy up the front, but Jimmy's hanging in there. He's still making it round, doing a good job. So obviously I'm not really au fait in terms of this form of racing with you guys. So obviously, Shadow, you've raced these guys quite a lot. Who's your money on with those guys up the front then? We've got Wally, who's just taken the lead, Gold Star, Dusty, and Beastman. Who's your money on for this race?
Oh. Do you know what the problem is? I feel like they're all different in different kinds of aspects of different cars. Wally is very good on tyres, fuel, and strategy generally. So it's always interesting to see him lead or do well in these sprint races because he's showing that he's got it all. But we all know that Gold Star's one of the fastest drivers around.
I'm a little bit surprised
to get that back from Wally as well.
I'm looking at the gap actually between Beastman and Dusty. So Beastman's dropped back a little bit. You'd normally expect Beastman to be a little bit further to the front. There's a bit of a gap now with Dusty in third, but it is still close between the leaders. We've got Wally, who's just over half a second in front of Gold Star as they go into the final turn. They're just about to start lap 4. Let's see how Jimmy's getting on. Just coming into the penultimate corner now. He's up on his personal best, so he is obviously getting to grips with this car. It's not something that you can just jump straight in and get used to straight away. It's a tricky car to drive. This.
Yeah, I think that's creating some of the gaps that we're seeing as well. People are making mistakes that they wouldn't usually make.
It makes it entertaining for everybody watching, of course. And so Jimmy's just done his fastest lap, a 36.8. That isn't too bad. He is 6 seconds off the pace of Wally, but then that's to be expected when you don't drive the car very much and you sit in the commentary booth not driving. Your skills are going to suffer a little bit. Let that be a lesson to you, Jimmy. see if your next task is to commentate whilst driving. That's going to be the next thing. So he's already a second up on his lap again. He's really starting to get to grips with this car, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's just blowing some of the cobwebs out.
Either that or he knows it's because we're watching and he's trying extra hard. 1.8 seconds now up on his fastest lap as he goes down the back straight. I'll just have a quick look at the leaders. There's a bit of a gap now. Actually, Goldstar's now taken the lead. I've missed that. Goldstar has taken the lead. So Wally must have made a mistake. That's not something that I've seen very often. My limited experience racing you guys. And Dusty's now closed right up. So it is a three-way battle as they're about to start their penultimate lap 5 of 6. Let's go back to Jimmy. Is he still up on his time? Let's see. Oh, he is. 3.1. Where's he found all that time? He's obviously really starting to get to grips with this car now. As he heads round into the final turn. I think, he's hit the grass.
Oh, he's a bit sideways.
He's a little bit sideways there. He's kept the momentum going, so he still might beat his fastest lap. He's definitely beaten his fastest lap there. 34.033. Found 2 seconds. He did lose a little bit, obviously, in that last corner, drifting it through paddock. Absolutely, he's getting used to this drifting lark, isn't he? And bearing in mind, he is on the controller as well, which I think might make a little bit of a difference on the handling of the car. And that's a whole different argument, isn't it, between steering wheel and controller.
Everybody will have a different opinion on that. I myself play on controller, so I do have the opinion that I still find the steering twitchy at times, especially with cars like this.
Yeah.
That tend to be lighter, powerful, mid-engine. Almost like they're floating in the corner sometimes. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. Of course, it is obviously when you're on a controller, it's a lot easier to catch a slide than it is on a steering wheel. So you've got a big advantage there in terms of that. I've tried it on a controller. I just cannot do it, so I just stick to my wheel. As basic as it is, that's what I stick to. So he's gone off again, unfortunately for Jimmy. He was on a good lap then as well. He's held it though. He hasn't thrown it into the wall. We've got the leaders going around just started their last lap going around paddock. Let's just have a quick look and see how they're getting on. So we've got Gold Star. I know you can't see this, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise, but just so you know what's going on at the front, we've got Gold Star up the front at the moment, leading this race by 1.8 seconds from Wally, who's in second place. Lost a little bit of time there through the bottom bend, but then we've got Dusty right up behind him with a 7-second gap back down to Beastman, and then we've got Jimmy, who's running at the back. Did he just go off?
Just had a moment into the gravel at turn 1.
We've all been there, Jimmy, don't worry. And here he goes. He's going
I think he's showboating for the spectators and the marshals there.
Let's just put on a little bit of a show for everybody. keep everybody entertained. I'm going to watch the front of the grid then. So we've got Gold Star. He's leading now, going into Dingledale, what was 2.1 seconds, and he's actually up on his fastest lap here as well, so he's about to set the fastest lap, which is currently held by Wally. So as he goes into the final corner, then it's Gold Star who is leading. He's got a nice 2-second gap going into the final corner. He was purple going through that last sector. Is he going to take
Wally's
the win?
dropped it.
Wally's dropped it. I've missed that.
Dusty takes P2.
Gold Star crosses the line in first place with 1 minute 30.5 on his final lap. Dusty, I missed that myself, but Dusty has taken the second place spot. Wally lost it, as you heard there from Shadow. Beastman crosses the line in fourth place. And then as we go back to watch your onboard that everybody's watching with Jimmy. Well done, Jimmy, getting it to the end. Jumping in at short notice, going into the final corner now. He's going to be fairly pleased with that. 34.0 with not any real practice around here, with Gold Star on a 30.5, and as he crosses the line takes out the top 5. So it's Good run there by Jimmy, though. To be fair, you had some
Oh,
good
dear me.
sideways moments and a little bit of showboating.
I think Von would be impressed with that one, with the drifting.
It was definitely a good couple of drift moves. You can tell you've been practicing your drifting, that's for sure.
I was enjoying that. It was good fun. I mean, I'd be like, no one would believe me if I said, oh, I got it drifting, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll accentuate it and carry it on. I did that sympathy 360 for you, Adam.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Well, I don't know if you can, from your side, just bring the results up. We'll just finish that one off so everybody can see up on the stream there. We got Gold Star who won that race with the fastest lap on the last lap, 1 minute 30.525. Dusty snatching the second place there on the last lap, finishing 3 seconds behind, so not too bad. Wally will be a bit disappointed there because he was doing well. He was leading for a while, was running second for a while, and has dropped down into third. Fourth being Beastman, and then fifth, our very own Jimmy Codger.
Excellent job on the comms, guys. That was brilliant. I was laughing my head off watching that, especially it was the. Especially with the Wally's dropped it, and then
I was doing me best to put you off, mate. That's what Get
well, you did. Well, I just blame you squarely for that.
Oh, of course, absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
So we'll get the next one. Right, I need to edit the event.
Secretly,
settings.
I think there was some showboating going on.
Do you reckon?
There was, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon there was.
He could have won that race if he was trying. He was just, giving everybody else the glory.
I was just holding back. I didn't want to.
He was just making
sure
that the spectators got their money's worth.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. So, thanks
It
for that,
reminds
guys.
it reminds me of a guy. I think it was in about 2004 in the British Touring Car Championship. He'd renamed himself by default John B&Q because he was sponsored by B&Q, and his whole target was pretty much every race was to drop it so that he actually got noticed on camera spinning off onto the grass or going into the barrier, specifically so that people could mention John B&Q, and he got more money off of his sponsors every time he got mentioned.
It's a bit of an expensive way to get the.
It is an expensive way of doing it, but it was a fantastic way of doing it. If you want to go racing,
well, they can afford the repairs, I'd imagine. But I'm going to race this one because I like this track.
That means I've got to commentate again. Oh no!
You didn't like this track, did you say?
I can't remember this track.
Right. Okay.
I'll stay on comms and I'll just drive round and have a look and see what it is.
Because then I tell you what, if you want to stay on comms, I mean, if it's a pity we couldn't have a safety car in it. Shadow could be in a safety car. I don't know how you'd do it though with the room settings. Because there's no safety car with 228 brake, is there?
No. Well, you could have a car. It doesn't have to be a specific.
Oh, you could have the Clio.
Car.
You could have the Clio.
You could have the Clio. Yeah.
What have you got? We could have a rolling start. We could have one lap behind Shadow, and then he peels off into the pits.
Start.
Yeah, why not? Is that?
Just. What was the? Is it PP rated the lobby?
No, there's no a 627, so you should be able to get it. 1 lap extra. Yeah, okay. So if I edit to 7, what are you going to come out in a car? And we'll have
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I have a Clio.
that'll do.
Doesn't have lights on it though.
Isn't there a Megane safety car?
Yeah, there's a Megane safety car. Have you not got that?
And it is, if you haven't got it, it is purchasable, but you'd obviously have to drop out of the lobby to do that.
I shall go and buy it.
Okay, then yeah.
Bear with me.
Megane safety car.
This is going to confuse everybody.
Well, I'm putting a message up.
It throws something different into the mix.
Yeah. Safety car. Race. Will start on Shadow's command. Or should I put race will start when safety car pits?
Yeah. Because then you can have the leader control the pace.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, have a rule that they can't overtake until they cross the start-finish line. I think is how it usually works. They did used to have safety car lines, but I don't think that they really use stuff like that anymore, so it's just easier to do it from the main.
Right, so let's just... Hopefully everybody that's in the room will get to grips with that. I'm going to race this one.
See, it is 260 brake, but I think with the power restrictor it should be able to meet the regulation.
Yeah, it should be able to get in.
Got to have the lights, the whole shebang.
Of course. Right, so let's get some...
Do the lights actually work on that safety car?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, they do. So I've got to make sure I have hard.
Right, well I'm going to... Are you alright with comms again, Adam?
Yeah, I'm going to carry on driving round.
Yeah. So, just in case everybody doesn't get the message in the chat, what we're going to do, I'm trialling it, just going to have something different, so we can get Shadow out on track. We'll do the practice, we'll do the qualifying, then Shadow will lead the grid away. We'll all form up in order behind Shadow. Then when Shadow pits, then... Hang on, so safety car pits green on either start finish of the track. It has a timing. Yeah, that's a bit involved, but what we'll get Shadow to shout go go go, and at that point the leader can dictate the pace when they decide to go. So just put a message in chat if everybody is okay with that. It's not something I've done before. But I just want to see a 1 lap extra. Yeah, I just need to change that.
So the only reason I was thinking...
No, we'll leave it at 6 laps, because then it's a 5-lap race.
The only reason I was thinking of doing it as when I pitted, the leader controls the pace, is because not everyone might have the same timing from the stream. I didn't want to... I'm just thinking of unfair disadvantages and...
Ah, it's fine, it's only a bit of fun. Can you get in though, Shadow?
Yeah. I've just got to make the power less. I do believe. Let me see if this works. It might not.
Right, I need to know if it's going to work.
No, I don't think it is, mate, unfortunately.
What BOP
For some
is it
reason
at?
it's letting me click to apply the BOP, but then it comes up saying that I'm in violation of the regulations. And I've already got and it's for the power, and I've already got it less than what it's saying. So I'll just go, mate.
Yeah, no worries. We'll just go then. We'll just go. And you can jump on the comms with Adam. Right, I'm going to go to track.
I'll jump out then if I'm... Jump out of that one then.
No, do you know what?
Something different.
I'm not going to... I know this track, so I'm just going to get the qualifying underway. What tyres are you on, Shadow?
Racing hards, because that's what it says.
Right.
What about the weight? I wonder if it's the weight of the car.
Right. Yeah, it'll be the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget it. Okay. We'll see if we can do it in the feature. I'm just going to get the qualifying underway. Because I know this track. Right, so I'll mute while I do a couple of laps, see where the Codger ends up, and then I'll come back to you.
Right,
Catch you on the other side.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Go on board when the qualifying starts then. And go on board with Jimmy and see exactly what he's going to do. So Yeah, I mean, are you familiar with this track, Shadow? Do you know kind of where it's going, where the overtaking points are, points to really watch for importance of lap?
I do know the track, I'm just not very good at it.
Fair enough. Say no more.
It depends which layout it is, to be honest. Because there's a couple of different layouts of this track.
Yeah, there's quite a few different layouts of this circuit, I've noticed. But I think this one is that's used quite a bit for one of the races where you can harvest quite a lot of money, isn't it? It's one of those high-profile races that everybody talks about. It's up there with like that Tokyo circuit and Le Mans, where you can do a race in like 25 minutes and earn like 800,000 credits or something like that. I think that's this layout that they use. It's not a bad little layout actually. You go on board with Jimmy. I'm actually in the cockpit view with Jimmy. I've just noticed how pink his gloves are. It's horrible.
I've got to say this.
They were very pink.
Oh wow. Hot pink.
They're hot pink. He looks like he's going to start selling Avon with those gloves, doesn't he? Have you noticed his overalls as well were turquoise? He's not very good with his colours. They all clash. Not a very stylish man, is our Jimmy.
Do you know what it almost reminds me of? It's like bubblegum.
Yes, yeah. We're going to call him Hubba Bubba. That's his new nickname.
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba. Here he is. So Hubba Bubba then, going around the final corner. Just about to start his final lap. Let's see if we can make him laugh and go off. No, that's cruel. That's cruel. Let's not do that. So here we go then. We're on board obviously with Jimmy, going in, starting his first lap into this first corner, braking at 100 metres, down to third gear, down to second gear, tucking it in nicely, up to third as he comes off the exit, flat out through these next two corners, up to fourth. Keep it over to the right hand side, boy. There we go. Fifth, and then braking at 50, down to third. And we've got a hairpin to the right here. Quite a tight corner, but you can go through it quite quickly. It opens up quite nicely on the exit. And then this corner up here is brilliant. We call it Church Corner because of the church in the background, but left-hand bend, nice sweeping corner. Bit of understeer there for Jimmy, but that's to be expected in this car. Round it quite nicely, fourth gear. Nice flat out kink up here. I don't know whether it's going to be necessarily flat out with this car. Let's see. He's keeping his foot in it. Yes, he is. It's easily flat. Quick shift up to sixth. Braking hard. All the way down to second gear for this left-hander. And now this is a tricky section coming up through here. There's a fast right-hander. But then it tightens again on this next right-hander, and you've got to go very careful around this left. Very easy to run out wide. Done it nicely. Fourth gear. Into the penultimate corner. Braking down the box, second gear. Tucks it in nicely on the power. Now this next corner, some cars can take it flat, others you just have to breathe off a little bit. Let's see what Jimmy does here into the final corner. Eases off a little bit, just gets it round onto the start finish straight. Let's see, he is the first one out, so he's obviously going to go straight to the top of the times, but Wally's behind him and straight away gone quicker.
I think Wally is loving this tow that he's getting from Jimmo.
It helped to have somebody experienced in front of Wally, I think, didn't it, to help him round the track. No, I'm only joking. Wally knows exactly what he's doing, so it was a good lap there by Jimmy. He's only 2 seconds off on that first attempt. It was a good start. Currently we've got Wally, who's on pole by half a second. Gold Star is in second place. Beastman currently in third. And Dusty, winner of the last race, is currently in fourth place. But I'm sure that will change once he's got his eye in. He may not be familiar with the circuit, I'm not sure. And then Jimmy obviously in fifth. Now Wally's gone past, as you can see there, Wally has gone past Jimmy, so Jimmy will do well here to just hook onto the back of Wally, watch his lines, see if he can pick up anything, get a little bit of a toe up here as well, which will help his lap time. That won't, running wide, but nevertheless, if we can get it stopped a little bit wide. And again, that is something with this car. You turn in, you think you've got it turned in, then all of a sudden it starts to wander out. Really needs to be softer on the front, I think. Bit of a twitch there from Jimmy. He's still just within the toe of Wally. If he can get a good run out here, that's going to pull him all the way down into the next. I think he's just out of the slipstream now. He's just a little bit too far back, isn't he, unfortunately? But he's running well. It is a nice livery as well, the one that Jimmy's using. It's like, oh, as he runs wide and spins into the pits. Oh no, he carried on going. Nice donuts just to show up everybody. And into the pits.
Oh dear.
Are you dizzy?
Yeah, I had to come out. My drink went all over the place. My cockpit is absolutely soaked. It looks like I've wet myself now. My overalls are absolutely wringing wet. I tried to go into the pits to make it look like it was deliberate, Adam, but I just failed miserably.
Well, I tried that in the last touring car race and that didn't work, so we'll gloss over that one, will we?
I tell you what, I was a bit apprehensive about this track with these cars, but wait a minute, that'll be why I couldn't see who it was behind me. Because all I could see was RA272. I didn't know it was Wally. I thought it was Beastman. But I was a bit apprehensive about these cars on this track. But I mean, I use this track a lot. But it doesn't show, does it? But
not in this car, though. To be fair.
Yeah, true. Not in this car. I use it as the money maker. But look at my what was my fastest lap? Oh, it doesn't say, does it? Was it a 148 or something?
You're 2.4 off of Wally, so
I'll take that any day of the week. So we're 2.4 off Wally. Yeah, I use this as the moneymaker course. If anyone doesn't know,
like a touring car 600 race or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually the Group 3 800. Isn't it? There's 800, it's not tuned. It's not BOP either. So a lot of people run it by tuning a car and basically wiping the floor with the field and just going to the lead within 2 laps. But I like to run it as a proper race. I don't tune the car. I just go in stock tune that I've got in a McLaren 650, and you can do it 2 ways: mediums onto hards or hards onto mediums. I don't use the softs, but every time I finish it, it's about 35 seconds ahead. So I enjoy it. It's about, I don't know, was it a 15 lap race, I think?
I think it's a 15 lap race, and
so it's about 25
on the
minutes.
car that you use, it's about 25 minutes, I think, depending on the car that you use.
I enjoy it, to be honest.
I feel like I'm really late to the party on this news.
So we've got Gold Star a 10th off Wally.
Yeah, I was just watching that. Wally's just shot straight off into the first corner. I don't know what he was doing, but he decided to go and play in the kitty litter, so he ruined that lap. But yeah,
I'm 1.5 off Beastman. Do you reckon they'll notice if I switch to racing softs?
I don't know. Depends on how much drifting you do.
I was doing quite a bit in that, wasn't I? I was.
Yeah.
Von will be proud. Let's get some comments. It's just Ben saying, is it your tyres? Pink gloves, pretty drippy, you're hating on Jimmy. Ah, see, Von's sticking up for me. I heard all these comments, like, what did he say? Bubblegum, licorice all sort. What did you say?
Yeah, calling you Hubba Bubba.
Listen,
Hubba Bubba.
you've got to, you got to have confidence to wear pink.
Definitely. It's a fashion statement.
Correct, thank you, Shad. Careful, Adam.
He's going to be muting my mic in a minute, isn't he?
No, at the end of the day, I just wanted to, I mean, contrasting colours, what's it done? It's got attention, hasn't it? Yeah, come on, Adam, wait for it, yeah, I'm waiting for it. I like the combination. I don't need headlights at Le Mans, put it that way.
I'm sure you do, because if you're on the inside view, you can't see anything apart from the day glow from your own gloves.
It lights the road ahead.
Helps your eyes rushing from the light to the dark. I'll tell you that. It helps the adjustment. The red glow inside the cockpit.
It's fashionable. I'll get you some race gloves for Christmas, Adam. Some pink ones.
Yeah.
Just paint your roof of your Mini pink instead of orange. I tell you what, the next Thruxton meet, I'm going to bring a can of spray paint down and spray your wheels while you're on the track walk.
Well, yeah, of me road car, so I don't notice.
No, I'll...
I suddenly finish the meeting and go, why have I got pink wheels all of a sudden? Well, you say that, but one of our drivers, who obviously is racing in the minis
Mark
in real
Price.
life, Mark Price, he drives a completely pink Mini,
Well then,
known as
got
Pinky,
good taste.
and he was exactly, and he even for one event had his fingernails painted pink as well. So
oh, did he?
that tells you all you need to know, doesn't it?
Was that the same day you got yours done?
It might have been. I think yeah, we were sat next to each other in the.
And it wasn't an event, ladies and gentlemen. It was something that they always do.
That was just a weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Von says drift liveries have a lot of contrasting colours. My S13 livery is pink. Well, there you go. See.
Actually, I'll tell you what. If you did a livery in your colours on a kind of, I don't know, an S2000 or something along those sort of lines, there's a drift car. That would look pretty sharp, actually.
See, you're coming round already. I knew it.
Just not on your overalls.
Oh, I see. It's like that, is it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Can
no
be
surprise.
stylish on cars.
Jimmy is last. Can the ladies and gentlemen take one more race of this? I'm gonna. Well, if you can't laugh at yourself.
You know, Gold Star found 8/10 in his last lap then.
Incredible. Look at the. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. We all know Dusty's quick. Here we go. We've got the Von has offered to make a livery for the S2000. Go for it, Von. Pink and blue. This will be the last one for me. I'll have to get my daughter off to the school bus. Oh, no worries, Dusty. It's been a pleasure. Right, so let's start the race. Right, I'm going to mute, so I'm not put off. Well, I probably will be put off, but catch you on the other side.
Good luck. Right, so here we go then for race number 3 of the evening. Gold Star on pole, Wally in second, Dusty in third, Beastman in fourth, and Jimmy takes out the top 5 currently. Now I'll just go on to my spectate mode so I can see what's going on, waiting for the lights. Make sure that I'm on board with Jimmy. Wait for the lights to go out. They go, and everybody is away cleanly. Gold Star takes the lead. Everybody drifts straight into single file. That was a fantastic start by everybody. Equal start as we go into the first corner then. We've got Gold Star in the lead. Wally closely followed, looking for an outside line. Oh, a little bit wide for Gold Star. And has Wally got the lead? Yes, he has. Seeing it absolutely brilliantly here from Jimmy's view. He's got a good run on Beastman in front of him. Let's see what he can do. Beastman moves to cover, but he's looking down the inside of Dusty, and he's got that done, has he? But Dusty's got the inside line for the next right-hander. Jimmy straight up the inside. Can he get the run as they head up now into Church? This is going to be a good move from Jimmy if he can go to the outside, but he switches to the inside. Is he just going to follow Beastman through? I think he is. Yes. Beastman drifts a little bit as he looks down the inside of Dusty. Everybody scrapes the wall on the exit. That's not the ideal racing line, but they've all got away with it. And Wally is disappearing out front. We've got Gold Star and Dusty in really close company there. It looks like Dusty's going to go down the inside, is he? No, he thinks better of it as Jimmy goes down the inside. Big lunge, tried that. I think Beastman saw that coming and thought, Jimmy, you can have that. I'll just take you back on the exit. It was a good attempt, but it just didn't pull off, unfortunately, there for Jimmy. And he's lost a little bit of time to the leaders now. We've still got Wally in the lead. We've got Gold Star still in second, and Dusty's now got Gold Star on the exit. I wonder whether Gold Star ran wide through that second corner, or that top corner, I should say. He's going into the penultimate corner, still on board, obviously, with Jimmy. And Wally has now just completely disappeared off into the distance. Dusty is currently in second. Gold Star is in third. Beastman in fourth, and Oh, big twitch from Jimmy. Yes, we are on board with him. Yeah, so it's proven to be a pretty decent track for these cars, isn't it, Shadow?
Yeah, definitely. I think you really have to wring the neck out of them to get the time out of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's good sideways action though. He's you know, if you get the wheel on the grass, it does kind of bring the car around quite a little bit, but it seems quite easy to recover. I haven't seen many people completely spinning. Obviously, Jimmy did in qualifying, but you know that was an extreme wide moment for him that put him off. But as he goes through Church, he's still in touch with the leaders. So if anything happens up front, he can still make a decent attempt at this. And they're all close up the front. I don't know what part of it you're watching, Shadow, but it's looking quite close up the front from this angle.
Yeah, Dusty's right on the back of Gold Star.
So that fight is not over. And bearing in mind, Dusty walked away with the first race, didn't he?
I'm just wondering where Gold Star's pace has gone. He was 8 tenths to the good in quali.
Yeah, I mean, we've set the Jimmy set the slipstream so that you can run and it not be affected too much by the dirty air. But obviously, racing is very different from qualifying. It'll be interesting to see whether it's because there's Gold Star's now got a car in front of him, it's kind of putting him off his line a little bit, or whether it's just because he's battling. It'll be interesting to see, but Wally has got the fastest lap currently as he leads the way. Gold Star is still in second place. There's a bit of a gap between everybody now, isn't it? It's kind of spread out.
I think we do need to give Wally his credit though, and he does seem to be one of these drivers that takes a different kind of step into races from qualifying.
Well, as I said to you before, I'm not completely au fait with all you drivers in CCR, but the little bit of racing I have done with you guys, I've been wheel to wheel with Wally, and the guy really knows how to place the car, and he is really, really fair on his driving as well. Got absolutely no problems going side by side with Wally through a corner, because you know you're both going to come out of it on the opposite side, and you're both going to be pointing in the same direction. He's a brilliant racer.
The only issue I have with Wally is that he tends to outsmart me, and he likes to sit and steal my slipstream to save fuel.
that's a proper race. That's a proper racer right there, isn't it? He's showing his nous, thinking about it, waiting for you to make a mistake, pressuring you into a mistake, and then we'll jump. But yeah, I mean, Jimmy hasn't. I mean, Dusty's had I've missed that while I was talking rubbish. Dusty is actually dropped behind Beastman, so he's had an issue, and Jimmy's only 3 seconds off of Dusty. So Jimmy was up on a good lap. He's dropped a little bit of time in that second and run wide through that top corner. Unfortunately, it's easily done there. Whatever car you're driving, it's very easy to hit that wall. As he comes into the penultimate corner, see what he can do now. Being dropped by the guys in front, unfortunately, but he's having fun. We know he's having fun. Let's see how quickly he can take this final corner. A little bit of a hover on the throttle, runs a little bit wide. He's doing his qualifying trick. Yes, he has. Curse of the commentator. He just wants to get the dirt on his tyres because he likes the graphics of it.
I'm sweating. I can't do it anymore.
Sweating after 4 laps.
Oh,
three and a bit.
I've got the window shut. I live on the top floor, you see, so it's a bit.
I did warn you about shutting your window. But,
yeah, I can't put
it had to be done. Unfortunately,
I can't put the viewers through that any longer. It's too much. It's too much pain.
That was an audacious move.
I know there's only 4, but
that was brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant move to try and get past Beastman on that.
It's not going to be
lap.
much of a feature race, is it?
Well, I don't know. Might be interesting. Right, so we've currently
got Witchell in the chat. Good evening, Witchell. Von says, Itasha style grassroots or pro style drift livery? Well, Von, you're making me out to look like I know what I'm talking about. Your choice. Pro style. Codger's got to go pro style, hasn't he?
Oh, it's got to be pro in those colours.
So you got Wally in the lead with a 3-second lead at the moment. I mean, I'll take a vote. I don't have to run this. It's not going to be much of a feature race with 4, is it? They've obviously not proven popular because they're not Group 3s.
It may be. It may not be. It may not be that. It might be the case that not many people have got this.
I was going to say, I think this kind of exposes one of the problems with this game with the Legends dealership, and the fact that they rotate cars every so often, so people just don't have them.
I think once they've been in the Legends, and they've had one run of them, and people have bought it, they should go in used cars.
Another option really should be being able to hire out the car like you can on the daily races. If you
that's an option.
If you've personally got the car, somebody can go into your garage and hire it from you and use it. And then everybody can have the car. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can do that in the daily races and everything, can't you? On the events, you can hire the car if you haven't got it, so you can still do it. There's no reason why you can't do that in lobbies, I don't think.
I might just have the next race. I don't know. It might be interesting, but I was hoping there'd be more than. Let's just see how many is actually. Is anybody waiting in the lobby? No. So this is all we've got. Well, I was hoping for a bit more turnout from the regular guys, but obviously no, because it's not got Group 3 in front of it. They're not interested. But Codger here is not going to take any notice of that. I'll keep running different stuff. It doesn't bother me.
Well, the racing's still been good all night.
It has. Always been
great to see these cars as Beastman goes off in the background and Dusty gets back past him. But
Wally and Goldstar are having a right here. Wally's just drifting it round these tight right-handers as he comes through the final corner. That corner is I was going to say something. B star. Put whatever you want in it.
It's a word that you can't use on stream.
I probably have said it, but. I kept catching the curb and it was hooking the tyre, and it launched me up in the air, and then it was just as soon as it came down, that was it. I was all over the place.
We noticed.
Oh dear.
Well, we are on the final lap, and Wally he's disappeared off into the distance. He's having fun. 5.6 seconds to the good with the fastest lap of a 1:47 at the moment.
Goldstar in second place. We've got Dusty in third. Well, it's going to be even less because Dusty's leaving us after this one. Did you see Ash Floyd come in the room?
He jumped in and then jumped out. He may have realised that he ain't got the car. Or he saw that the race was already going.
No, what he actually did, we went, no way. We've got some smooth Cornwall guy on the mic. Is that really Adam?
Well, it ain't me because I ain't from Cornwall.
Oh, Devon, wherever. Don't split hairs. I haven't got many to split.
And technically, I'm not even from Devon because I was born in Basingstoke. So there you go. I just live here.
Right. Okay. But Danny never came back
for a moment. No, he didn't.
Witchell's in the chat, but Witchell, if he's still around, I was going to run. I thought might finish just after 9. Round Monza is the next track. Beastman didn't. Yeah. Ooh, that's given Dusty third place, right on the last corner almost. As Wally's getting his cup of tea out as he's doing his victory lap. Goldstar's taking second, third for Dusty, and fourth for Beastman.
1:47.0 from Wally on
that's a staggering lap, that, isn't it?
Faster than the quality time.
Wally says he's pleased. No wonder. Clean race. Oh, we didn't get a pole. Right. Right, so what do we do now? I can run this race. I mean, we did a lot of testing for this.
You tested it on half an hour, and that'll take you past 9 o'clock.
How are you doing for time?
I haven't got time for that race. Not for the full length of it, anyway. But then if you shorten it, then you're your fuel thing goes out the window.
Okay, so I might just run it. I might just run it without the fuel then. We will do it, but I might just run the next race as a normal race, but do, say, 10 laps.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
Yeah, fair enough. It's about just under a 2-minute lap, isn't it, roughly?
Yeah, so 20 minutes.
Yeah, that if you get it started straight off.
Right. Edit event settings. So change. So I'll just have it. Shall I have it as a practice race?
Yeah.
Practice
Might
race.
as well do a couple of practice laps, and then everybody can shoot on. There's only going to be 4 of us, isn't there? So.
Yeah.
Well, 3.5 because I'm racing.
So do it as 10 laps. 10 laps. Yeah, no qualifying. BOP on. Yeah, it's a shame because we did a lot of testing for this. I'll just have the preset weather. Right, change event settings. Oh, why has it gone to qualifying? Oh no, it's not loaded up. It's not. It's being prepared, isn't it? Ah, there we go. We've got some comments here. Dusty, thanks for the racing. Good to see you all. Yeah, good to have you in the room, Dusty. Pleasure to see you, buddy. Wally says, thank you for the lovely comments during the commentary, guys, but Shadow did outsmart me last time at Catalonia. It's not my stream, but I wouldn't do 10 laps if I was you. There's only 3 of us.
I don't know if we can call it me outsmarting you, Wally. It was just more me making my car as wide as humanly possible.
Oh, well, I might race and... okay. Okay, we'll do 6 laps, Adam, and just have it as a race.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You've done the testing for it, so you've always got the information.
We've got the information
another
there for next time.
can't you?
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on the legends section. Once the car comes up again, you can put a notification up. Make sure everybody buys it.
Yeah. Wally says your car was a pain in the bum, Shadow.
I hope he likes looking at my rear end.
Wait for Wally's response off that. Wally will be blushing now. Put him right off his cornflakes. Right, so are you? Yeah, you're racing. I'll race this one. I'll apologise in advance, ladies and gentlemen. This could be, well, mind you, let's have a... Adam keeps saying he's at the back, so maybe I can have a race with Adam. So...
Let's be entertaining for the ladies and gentlemen. Kind enough to sit here and watch a load of idiots talk rubbish.
Jabber on for a couple of hours and still like the stream and hit that subscribe. That'll be fantastic. Reza,
Shadow is going to be commentating all by himself.
Even the best views get tiring after a while, Shadow, says Wally. He's always got an answer as Wally, hasn't he? But Reza, absolute pleasure to see you in the room, mate, and great to have you on track. But don't worry, Shadow, you won't be on your own. I'll stay unmuted. It's bound to be entertaining with if we're racing with Adam. So
I'm quite sad I can't race this one, being at Monza.
You what, sorry, buddy? Oh, it is. It will be a laugh.
It's always a laugh here.
Should be.
Everyone behave themselves into turn 1 now.
I've said it, yeah, but you've got to watch that Wally. He's going to send it. If anyone's going to send it into T1, it's going to be that Wally DJ.
I've heard that he likes to use other people as bikes.
Oh, he doesn't have an S2K. Any other suggestion? Oh, do it on the... Oh, hang on, drift car. What's that one that they run? The...
Was it 200 SX, isn't it? 200
I don't
SX,
know.
Nissan? Is that on the game?
I'll leave the choice of car up to you. Any car, anyone that does a livery for me, I will run.
Or
No
an
issue.
an R32 Skyline? It would look good on that.
Yeah, Skyline then, Von. Jimmy, have you seen the EA Sport WRC trailer? I haven't, Kevin. Right, I'll do a lap round here, then we'll get this race underway. Can't all-wheel drive, he says. Oh, right, okay. We'll let Von choose the car. Ooh, hang on a minute, who's that coming down here? Why can't I see the names again? That's strange. I just see the car name. Why is that? Oh, I know what it is. Wait a minute. I know what it is. It's in here. Display settings. It's display driver names. That's what it is. I don't know why I'm worried about that. I won't be anywhere near any cars, will I?
Can we start the race now? I'm on pole. It's only because nobody else is on the lap, but I'm not on pole.
I can do. Well, we all know Monza. We all know Monza, don't we? Yeah, I'm going to start it. Oh, where have you got?
I was joking.
No, it's fine. We all know Monza. Let's have a laugh. Wally, don't do a bowling ball into T1. We know what you like.
No heroics into T1.
Yeah. We've still got 7 watching, believe it or not.
What, even after my commentary? That's impressive.
It is, yeah. Well, it was 14.
Oi.
Keep foot on the brake.
Go. Oh, he didn't fall for that. Hang on a minute, I was on pole.
Were you? Oh, I've just missed a gear.
Ooh, Wally's off.
I'm not quite sure that's how you take the corner.
Ooh, 2 underdogs are in 2nd and 3rd.
Are you in a Gulf McLaren livery, Codger?
Yes. I'm responsible for... Oh, no, sorry guys, I'm coming through, I'm going straight through.
What a move.
Slightly track limits there, Jim.
Do you reckon? I only got a second for that.
I was going to say, you gained more than a second doing that. Way.
I'll give the place back, as we do in CCR.
Can you do me a favour?
Who have we got now?
Wally.
Yeah, I'm doing. I'm just gonna.
Wally up.
You're allowed to move. You're allowed to move 6 times coming up to a corner braking zone, aren't you?
You are. You're also allowed to.
Am I allowed to block?
Yes.
Oh!
Even though there's only 4 of you, this looks brilliant with you all being so close.
Oh, hang on.
Apologies to Beastman. I think we connected wheels. I didn't
Look
do
at
that
this.
deliberately.
We got Adam. Oh, I've got a penalty. Oh my word! Wally's just gone right through me.
Careful, you make Shadow jealous. I seem to forget I'm live on this, aren't I? I've got.
Oh God!
I can't say things like that.
I feel like we need a virtual safety car for Beastman here.
5 seconds. Yeah. Right. Okay. Bunch up. Let Beastman catch back up, and we'll go again. Oh, he said that. I didn't mean now.
Well, when
No.
you just said,
I know.
you said ease off and let Beastman catch up.
I didn't
I
mean to come to an absolute stop.
I didn't. I eased off. I don't know how far back he is. There he is.
No, there he is.
Do you know
Right.
what, mate? I'm recording that last 30 seconds because I was watching that on the off-boards, and I'll send it to you afterwards. That was absolutely class. Just watching you
Classes in the-
pirouette across the grass.
Wally doesn't want to be anywhere near me now after he's seen that.
I think the stewards might have to show you a black and white flag for that one.
Do you reckon? Yeah, I get. It's not a straight black though, is it?
Oh no.
I
it's
thought it was a
difficult,
very
isn't
well-controlled pirouette.
Well, you've spun a few times tonight, so you're used to it now, I think.
Look at that, Wally. See the driver got out. Oh no, it's Beastman. The driver got out of that corner then. I think they're just they've seen what the Codger's capable of and just steering well clear.
Quivering with fear.
Oh, Beastman's coming down the inside. Whoa! Wally's having a think about it, but I'm gonna weave all over the place here. Make it hard for Wally.
You need to
Wally's
make it hard for Beastman. He's going to come back for me now. He wants revenge.
Wally's thinking he's a bit wary about overtaking Codger. He's going to go down. I'm going to force him round the outside. Whoa, go wide, Wally, go wide.
He's gone very wide.
He's listening to the stream. He knows what you're going to do.
No. Codger's gone wide. But Beastman's gone into the stadium. He must have seen an ice cream cart. Yeah, we'll think about. You see what happened down here last time, Wally? He's very wary of Wally. Wally is now behind the Codger. I don't like this.
Moment there.
I'm just expecting a dive bomb at any moment.
Yeah, do you know, this is how I felt in Spain. In the touring car race.
Well, I can make it properly this time. Oh, catching Beastman. Oh, half a second penalty for that. Why?
Oh no.
Where's Adam? He stormed off in the lead.
Yeah. I'm doing my best Damon Hill impression.
Wally's going for it. He's having none of it now. He's just gonna. He's gonna full send it into Beastman.
He's seen how far ahead I am, and he's going to catch me up quite quickly in this next lap. You watch. He'll be all over me by the end of this next lap.
If I can keep it together, I get a double toe off these. But the trouble is, I've got a penalty.
I've lost my wingman now, haven't I?
I would say so.
I'm just watching Wally because I've got a sneaking suspicion he might bump Draftman down this straight.
I've got the Jaws music playing in my headset. I can see him catching. They're getting bigger.
Wally tried it, but Ben held on to it.
Well, I can still see you all, so that's not too bad for me. How come I'm only a 1 second, well, 1.5 off Wally? Oh no.
Ben is very kindly going to give you some breathing room, Albert.
He's got a half-second penalty. I've just seen that.
It's very sweet of him, isn't it?
It was, yeah. The check's in the post, Beastman.
I hope there's no anything untoward going on here. There's no deals going on, is there?
Depends whether I win or not.
It all looks pretty close at the top.
Too close for my liking.
And Wally has now cleared baseman.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Dunno.
It's alright, I've already heard that, don't worry. I've already been thinking about it.
You're doing well, Adam. Right, I'm coming out of it because it's not... Yeah, I'm going to watch the battle between these three. It's far too much excitement to deprive the...
Oh, I haven't stopped for that corner.
I don't understand why it won't let you go through the bollards there, though, they're doing real life.
I might have to take the Jimmy Codger line down at this next corner. Get back
full
into
send,
this race of it.
Yeah, go
full send.
Yeah, full send, but to make sure you get the gap between the two red ballards.
I feel like if you time this right...
You don't get reset. Oh, you shit.
No,
you bottled it, you bottled it.
I'm a professional driver, I can't be seen to cut corners deliberately.
Oh no, you told me not to say anything about your mini driving, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, keep that to yourself.
That was something else you paid for. Can Wally DJ keep the sustained attack from Beastman at bay? Well, we had 3 for the final race, but
Oh, Ben!
Oh!
Pushed him out the way.
There's a chance. Adam's got he's got a chance here. Adam has got a double toe.
Which one do I follow?
Go for the inside. Take Wally out. Wally will be panicking now. Oh, look at this! That's the scenic route. Right, here we go. Line them up, Adam. Get them in your sights.
Oh, they're pitting. Where are they going? Now watch out, boys. I didn't brake for this corner last time.
How many moves is that down the straight before the braking zone?
2 men.
I counted 4. Right, send it, Adam. Send it.
I'm trying. I've got no room.
Ooh. Right, I think it's the Jimmy Codger manoeuvre. Accidentally missing your braking point. It's called the runoff, the escape road. Doesn't actually go through the barriers, but Beastman's on a purple lap. Oh, it's all still very nip and tuck here. Anything could happen here. Jimmy, can you do some live on EA Sport? WRC. What's WRC? Is that the Rally Championship? I'll have a look, Kevin, but it depends. Dutch! Oh, mate, I never even saw you in the... Yes, I did see you in the chat earlier. I've been racing, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's not a very good show, is it, Dutch? Dear me, it's not been great, has it? But that's the trouble. Oh, hang on a minute, what's going on here? Is that a penalty for Beastman?
How did they not get a penalty for going that far off?
I'm not sure.
Ticket to get back in.
Von's saying, Jimmy, you should host a different comp. Well, we'll see what happens. Dutch, thanks for hanging along and enduring this. It's not been the best, but it was a Legends car, and I sort of anticipated what would happen. But it is what it is. Wally DJ takes the win. Rather dubious win. He hit me. Here we go. It was him, it wasn't me. Wally says stewards. Beastman's just hurriedly getting out of his car, parking it up. Albie's just putting the number 1 in front of his car. True Vettel style. Beastman says cockpit view all night. Well done, Beastman. That's impressive. Well, it's not been. It was alright, as steady numbers all the way through. Dutch says, "Low, it's good entertainment. You don't normally see these races. I found the behaviour entertaining." Yeah, yeah. Wally's behaviour, do you think, Dutch? Yeah, it's a bit questionable, wasn't it? Oh dear, right, well I'm going to shut this lobby now and put the escapes on. And it's not bad timing, 9 o'clock, bang on for you, Adam.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right, I'm going to end this I'll just put oh, they're all listening to the stream anyway, so I'm going to shut this lobby now. Go back onto escapes, and you can see the car in its true glory, Shadow. Took me ages to do this livery. It's not that a complicated livery. It was getting the oil smudges right, or getting it to look realistic. That was the hard part.
Oh, have you put the rubber and the oil into the livery?
Yeah, I've managed to. God, this circle takes ages. Yeah, you can if you search on the decal or the showcase, you can get. I think it's called dirt, or you can get oil. If you see it here, look. Oh. Well, you'll see it as it goes on scrapes. But it took a while to get that right. But just before you dive off, Adam, thank you so much for helping me out on the comms.
No problem.
It wasn't as busy as it could have been. And it's nice, nice to put a voice to the name, says Ben. And Dutch being, Wally should do more commentary. Yeah, he's watching Wally last week. Yeah, with on Clay Jacks's event. But all you lads are becoming popular commentators, and it's Shadow. It's fine. It's really, really nice to. Hope I didn't put you on the spot too much, but I had to get you on the mic after your fantastic win last week.
I appreciate the opportunity, mate. You know, it's not something I do usually, so it's a different perspective.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't too nerve-wracking for you, and
a little bit, but on the whole, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And you know, we've had some good entertainment and racing despite the numbers. So.
Yeah, despite the numbers, I had to do a bit of showboating, but that's
I'm sure the marshals were impressed.
I took some of the flags as I went past. Adam, I know you've got to dive off. You're up early in the morning.
I am, unfortunately, but thank you very much tonight. It was entertaining, and well done, Shadow. I know it was your first attempt doing comms, but you did well, mate, so well done, thank you.
Thank you, Matt, I appreciate it.
Oh, legend. Right, well, I will catch you very soon, Adam.
Thank you very much, and good night, everyone. Thank you.
All right, take care. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye.
Well, I thought I had a great laugh with that, but it wasn't a massive turnout. But let's go back to the chat. It says, Wally says, yeah, I'd love to see both these guys on again. Well, there you go. That's it. Well, you got the rubber stamp from Wally DJ. And
I feel like Wally has no choice, though, because he's the only other person that's, as I know of, from Birmingham. So maybe he's the one that can stand to listen to my voice.
Wally's from all over the world when he leaves me messages. But yeah, Ben's backing him up as well. Wally says, super impressive, Jimmy. You're pulling out some mega surprises with the guests. I love it. Oh, no. It's brilliant, Wally. I just want to give these lads have given me entertainment all through GT Sport and watching Shadow Race with TJC Gaming. Don't know who he is. Go and hunt him down on YouTube. Drop him a like and a subscribe. I've just watched Shadow Racing all the way through, and I've always been impressed with his racing. And then he started racing in the CCR lobbies, and it's just been fantastic to watch and just see I'm just getting left in the dust. I mean, I was never massively quick, but I had to get Shadow on the mic after.
Well, I'm glad
I
you're the
got.
one talking about it, because I don't like blowing my own trumpet.
You've got to. If you don't, no one else will. But I got. It was. It was fantastic to watch, and I knew it was coming. And to see, we were only talking about it, weren't we, Shadow, that afternoon?
Yeah, we were. It
Was crazy.
almost strangely coincidental.
We were just saying it's gonna happen. I reckon you're gonna do well tonight at Suzuka because you like the track. And lo and behold, he went and won it. So,
Do you know?
yeah.
I think I was more impressed with myself that it was because I've got to give it to Cloudjax for his lobby settings. They were phenomenal, very real to life. And
Yeah,
I mean, in all fairness, mate, I'm a motorsport fan and a racer at heart. Do you know what I mean? And real life conditions with drawing to wet tracks and slicks in the rain and all, that's the kind of racing that I live for.
Well, I think
that's
probably,
what racing is.
if it had been a straight fight round Monza with no rain, no weather, and tyres, it would have still been a great victory. I'm not saying that, but I think to win it in those conditions in one of Clayjack, I mean, he's done wonders with these. He's helped me massively with all the settings in the lobbies, and to win it in conditions like that is probably, to me, just makes it even more sweet. I would have said
It was worth the wait.
100%, and first of many, I would say. So
Hopefully.
and Shadow won it against some top tier competition too, says Wally. Yeah, it's 100%. He had a class field, and to come out, it was always in there. And I know you're saying, "Oh, stop it! You're blowing my own trumpet," But at the end of the day, take a compliment. Where it's the lads don't dish out credit willy nilly. You're getting compliments from Wally, you're getting compliments from Beastman, Captain, the whole crew, and they're all It's as much as you fight tooth and nail on the track. We all want to see each other do well, and to see I'm sure Clayjax. I mean, Clayjax actually said on the night, if it was a real race, he'd be there applauding you, being in second place, just as much. And I'm sure I speak for Clayjax there, and to get to win against Clayjax, that's that's another thing. So before you blush and all the blood runs to your head. It was I'll finish off there. It was fantastic to see, and thank you ever so much for. I hope we didn't put you on the spot too much. Yeah, Witchell was there. Wally said. Yeah, Wally was saying Witchell was there too. So you beat.
Well, these are all these. As much as I like the fact that we all support each other and stuff, but we all want to beat each other at the end of the day, don't we? So
yeah, you're all racing against each other, but you're all supporting
nice
each other. Yeah.
When it happens, And it's
so Ben
of,
says you've been a top guy ever since you first came and raced with us, Shadow. That win was well deserved and in a top lobby too. There you go. You can't. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That typifies it from Beastman. It's everybody's sentiments throughout the whole group, whole of CCR, and we couldn't be happier for you, buddy. And it had to get you on here because I just wanted to pick your brains and just see how that felt. Because I don't think the Codger will ever get that feeling.
You never know, mate.
No, but stranger things have happened. But on that note, I'm going to sign off for the evening. And just thank you once again, Shadow. And I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself.
It's an honour.
And it's been fantastic to have you on here, mate. Just one last comment from Wally. Sorry. Couldn't agree more. Yourself and Yep have been such amazing additions to our races. Yeah, because you've come over from. I mean, you still race with TJ, but you're joining in both groups. But Yep in the feature races as well as yourself. It's just. Dutch says thanks for streaming. No worries, Dutch. And I've not paid attention to the chat as much as I normally do because I've been busy coming last. And Ben says, cheers, Jimmy. Love the stream. Thank you for hosting. My pleasure, Ben. My pleasure, mate.
Can I just say myself as well that
yeah.
Despite the fact of the numbers, that you're trying to throw different things for people to do and not just the same thing every week. So you should just keep doing your. I think it's interesting to see different things. So.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
That's very kind of you. No worries, Wally. Thank you for all, joining in. Well, there will be something different again, but I'm going to have a word with Beastman about this. He knows that we've talked about it on the weekend. But on that note, it's time for the old Codger to sign off. And all those people watching and sticking along, thank you very much. And it's not been we've not had the high numbers as usual, but it's been fun nonetheless. And don't forget to hit the like button and drop a subscribe on your way out. And I hope to see you again for the next stream. Dutch says you've been having too much fun driving around. Completely understand. Yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the old Codger to sign off once again for a Tuesday night, and I will catch you same time next week. And the updates will be in Jimmy_Codger Racing on Instagram and in the CCR Discord. I'll be putting the events up there, so keep your eyes peeled and hope to see you all next week. So, on that note, time for me to sign off and have a great week ahead and enjoy the weekend, and I will catch you next Tuesday. Take care, everybody, and good night.